5:30.
All new at 5:30, we are bringing you more information about a crime that's happening underground in Flint. Good afternoon. I'm Angie Hendershot.
And I'm Terry Camp. Some advocates say our community is not doing enough to stop youth sex trafficking. ABC 12's Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Pellicastro has the latest in this report, Sex Trafficking Exposed.
Slavery still exists in Michigan and in Flint. That's what sex trafficking experts say they want you to know. You see it every day driving down Dort Highway. Sex sells. But it's not just these images and the lure of strip clubs. Underage girls are being sold as sex slaves in our community.
We absolutely believe that it is happening here.
Christina DeLicca is the sexual assault crisis counselor at the YWCA. She says we need to step up. Right now, there aren't any specialized services in Genesee County to help child sex trafficking victims. And even after girls are recovered, they still suffer.
Nightmares, flashbacks, sometimes post-traumatic stress disorder, all those things that kind of come along with a deep trauma.
We know at least 300,000 American children are trafficked each year, but there aren't any specific statistics for Michigan or Flint because the crime is so hard to track. We went to the FBI in Detroit to try to get more information.
There is a certain class of individuals out there, a criminal element in our society, who will do whatever to whomever they can if it means that they can make money off of it.
Supervisory Special Agent Jeff Eberly says the stories of child victims are often the same.
None of them ever, as small children, dream of growing up to become a teenage prostitute. Oftentimes there has been physical or emotional emotional abuse in whatever sort of home life they had, coupled then with substance abuse.
But the criminals, people who set out to buy sex from children in our community, aren't the same at all.
You know, sometimes you wish that there were some sort of characteristic that you could look and say, aha, that's somebody who's going to be inclined to want to exploit a child, but it really isn't the case.
So the FBI is focused on the problem, and so are workers here at the YWCA. But they say they need your help to identify sex trafficking victims in our community. Reporting in Flint, Jacqueline Pellicastro, ABC 12 News.
FBI agents and police officers say these are some of the signs that a young girl could be a sex trafficking victim. Runs away from home regularly and is absent from school. Talks about travel to other cities. Has bruises or other physical trauma. Is withdrawn and seems depressed or afraid. Demonstrates a sudden change in clothing, behavior, or has expensive items that a child usually cannot afford. Has a boyfriend who is noticeably older.